Hey guys, how's it going? We're here with another shop talk video, which I use as a series to talk to other artists and other people about their own art, and mostly it's just he's a returning guest. My brother, a lot of you know him, Jakota. He has his own channel, Madness Channel, which I should have put in the freaking description. We talked about his previous work here, this one, which he has a video on YouTube of it. It is a mural. Would you call it a mural?
Yeah. It's 9 by 8, I believe, feet.
8 by 9.
8 by 9, yes.
So that's obviously just a print of it, which is an 11 by 17. But anyway, he has a new painting. This one right here. Actually, that's actually lighted pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
I thought there would be a little glare.
Yeah, I like it.
And this is Kid Rock, right?
Definitely not Kid Rock.
So this is that's a good joke though, right? I say that joke because everyone thought that his Kurt on the other piece was Kid Rock. Not everyone, but
there was a lot.
Some people
substantial amount of people that thought that was Kid Rock, which
I can see why they would think that without knowing like that outfit.
Right.
But like
I can see it too, but it saddens me that they don't know who that is. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, Kid Rock is all right, but he ain't no Kurt Cobain.
Yeah. But Widowa, best song that he's ever written, I think.
Yeah, that's an alright song.
Dude, the first time I remember our brother Ken, he's like, because the Kid Rock CD had like 2 middle fingers, right? Or something like that. And I remember like we weren't allowed to listen to that CD for a while. Till we got like, I don't know, till we were like 12 or something. And then he's like, you want to listen to Bowidowa? And I was like, what is that? And then he like puts it in and he's like, my name is Kid, right? And I was just like, all right, this is pretty cool.
Good song, I like it.
Yeah, dude, I love that song. Anyways, this is not Kid Rock. This is Kurt Cobain of Nirvana. You're wearing a Nirvana shirt.
Oh, what a happy coincidence.
Did you do that on purpose?
No, I didn't, actually.
So Nirvana is your favorite band, I would say.
Favorite band, yes.
Also my favorite band. Influenced by our older brother Ken, I'd say, because we listened to Nirvana like anytime we'd go to town with him or go to the racetrack or like I don't know, go anywhere, we'd probably listen to Nirvana like every time. Every time. That in the house, all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
So is that painting of the singer from Silverchair? I don't even know what band that is.
Ooh, Silverchair. I like Silverchair.
Yeah.
Oh, I like a couple of good songs. Does that count?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I like one song. Like yesterday, I listened to Stacy's Mom.
Right.
It's the only song that I even know. I had to actually look up what their actual
Stacy's Mom. Was that the bowling for Soup?
No, it's like Dwight something. Because like on my when I'm painting, I will do when I post on my Instagram. Now I've started. Because I'm always wearing headphones, and people are like always wondering what I'm listening to. So now I'll just post the song that I happen to be listening to while I'm posting. And I was listening to Stacy's Mom, but I didn't know who it was by.
Fountains of Wayne.
Fountains of Wayne. What did I say? Dwight? Yeah. Fountains of Wayne. I don't even know any of their other songs, but I would say I'm a fan of that song.
I think there's a couple songs I know, but I couldn't.
I'm sure there are other songs that I like that I know if I heard it.
Right.
But I didn't even know who that was. Like, I would probably guess Bowling for Soup, too.
Right. I got that 1985 song mixed up with Stacy's Mom. That's why I said Bowling for Soup.
So, anyways, guys, we're going to be talking about this painting. If you guys have any thoughts or questions about it, I have this device right here that I can read your comments on. And so if you want to know anything about it, know anything about the process or style, actually, why don't you just go ahead and tell us the frustration that you had with this piece? Because I know, like I saw, when you finished that piece, you almost immediately started this piece, right?
Yeah.
Like maybe a week later or something?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
And then I remember when I first saw it, it was all painted black with like a small ass brush.
On this one?
Yeah.
Yes.
You painted it with like a small brush, and I was like, why would you?
And
then you rolled it.
I ended up rolling it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like you said, the difficulties that I had, pretty much all of it, man. Dude, this is all. I'm an amateur, bro. Like
Right. So this is his second painting. So you don't know how to paint. There's no art training. You just know how to try to make the lines look like something, basically.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's actually a great way to describe it. There is no. I don't know. The process is pretty much. I have something that I have reference of. I look at the reference and then I try to put it on the canvas. Was what I did.
How many references did you use?
One.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a video still, it looks like.
Yes. It was a video still from one of their live.
Is it from Unplugged?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
That's my favorite.
Good call.
Favorite album. Because I'm thinking this is the green sweater, right?
Green sweater, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
The green sweater. I feel like there's very few people who could rock this, and it'd be good. Like he was kind of like a greasy dude, like
right.
Aesthetically,
right?
So it makes sense. But like,
man, his style, like he's known, man. It's like the grungy Kurt Cobain style, man. People still.
Do you think Hey Arnold was inspired by grunge?
I don't know. Sure, maybe.
Right? I don't know why that popped into my mind, but
he has like the plaid shirt with the sweater on.
Yeah. I don't know if it was, but for some reason I just thought of that. But anyways, go on.
So to say, actually, the hardest part that I struggled on was probably this part.
The mouth,
chin. Yeah, that's what I mostly. But also the eyes. The hair, wrinkle. The clothing, the
everything. So this part was the hardest part.
I mostly had a challenge with this part.
The easiest part was like over here.
Right, exactly. Yeah, actually, I wasn't even gonna have it all black. I was gonna have like.
Were you put the lights in?
Lighting effects and stuff, but then I kind of like my wall painting where I was gonna actually have other, aspects to the painting, not just the lettering and the people. But when I realized that, like, I was like, dude, this is awesome.
It looks good already.
It looks too good for me to yeah, because I had, if you watch the video, I actually have a video of me doing the process. I did actually have all this white and some of this in here white as well, but it just looked so good, by itself that I feel like it would have been a distraction otherwise if I had added the lights.
Mm-hmm. I want to get like the best view of it, because when it's like slightly at an angle or whatever, it kind of distorts it a little bit. I think it's a great painting.
Thank you very much, man.
So if anyone wanted to buy this, what are their options?
Well, I only do one size right now, and it is this
24 by 30.
24 by 30, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you did want something like this done, you would have to contact me at orderfromjack@gmail.com. And yeah, you can just go from there, I guess.
Sweet. But this particular piece is sold?
Yeah, it's sold. Yeah.
And you have prints available?
Will, yeah.
You will.
Today, yeah.
We're actually going, after this, we're going to go to get it scanned. Mm-hmm. I have a painting to get scanned as well. And you're gonna have paper prints available?
Yeah, I'm gonna have, yeah.
So are they gonna be open edition or
yes,
numbered? Okay, but the canvas will be numbered.
Canvas will be numbered. Yes.
Right. Okay. Good way to do it. Okay. Let's see here. People are arguing who had the best Unplugged album, and Matthew is saying that Alice in Chains.
It was pretty awesome.
It was pretty good, but for some reason, I think because I heard it after, and this album was like ingrained, like something in the something in the way is in there, right?
Yeah.
Dude, it's really quiet, so I had to turn it up, And I was just like, oh man, this has some good feeling. That's not my favorite song on the album, but I will listen to that song the most
Really?
on that whole album. Just like something in the way.
Yeah.
I oh, I just
You like it?
I love it.
It's a pretty good song.
And it's not even my favorite song on the album, but I listen to it the most just because it's just. And then I love Where Did You Sleep Last Night?
It's a good song.
And Plateau.
They're all good songs.
That whole album, that's my favorite album because I like every song.
I don't know a Nirvana song that I don't like.
Same, but I know of ones that I like less.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? Like some of their more experimental stuff, I'm like,
I love it.
I wonder if I'm just like giving them a pass because I like them.
I like
It's just like Eminem. I really like Eminem, so I'm just like banger, 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 banger. Gotta listen to the skits too.
I like Eminem as well very much. So I know what you're talking about.
So Nirvana, so Johnny
But
Cash.
I wouldn't say. Well, to crap on Matthew a little bit, I wouldn't say that Alice in Chains' Unplugged album was better than Nirvana's.
Not even close to me. It's good, but like I can skip all of them. Like I can listen to this whole album front to back and then replay it again. Alice in Chains, I'm like, nah, next. Oh yeah, this one's good.
I can sit through the whole.
Dude, I even like the
Alice in Chains.
talking and shit. And
Yeah,
like, is that a harp? Are you tuning a harp?
Right.
Right? Like I love that. And he's like, this is a song by the Meat Puppets. Right? I just like learning like because most of them are covered, right? Only 2 are originals.
I'm not sure.
I think. And yeah, so Lake of Fire? Is that what it's called? Yeah, Lake of Fire. Those 3 songs, so Plateau, Lake of Fire, and Where Did You Sleep Last Night, are my 3 favorites. They're equal, and then Something in the Way is definitely like the number 4. But anyway, so anytime I see art that depicts that concert, that's why I painted it my own self. I painted it twice. I remember when I painted him singing into the microphone, and you told me I should call it Unplugged, but I had called it something else. So then I painted it again with the lights, with the blue and red and stuff. I painted it again and titled it Unplugged because of you.
Nice.
Because I was like, that's such a good freaking title.
Good title.
So I repainted it again, and I'll probably paint it again. I'll wait a bit. But
I'm probably gonna paint him again sometime in the future too. And he's like my favorite, so
yeah. So
big
yeah.
fan.
But not to say that Matthew is wrong. He's just incorrect. Kathleen here is saying doing monochromatic pieces are difficult to achieve the effect that you obviously have mastered already. That's a nice compliment. Monochromatic is hard.
It is hard.
I hate
I
it.
enjoy it. I don't know. Something about the channel, something about like where you start off with nothing and you're just like, all right, I guess I'm going to do something. And then it turns out better than you expected. And you're like,
Yeah, I've only done a few pieces monochromatic, and I try to do them more in a like stencils, like negative space style.
right.
Because then it allows you to not do shadowing and like highlights or anything. You can it can be just white and black, and that's fine. But then, like yesterday, I painted that picture, and maybe I'll show it in a bit. But that started off in color, and if you look at my Instagram, you can see it's in color. But it looked terrible with the background. I had the background idea later, and I was just like, whack. Had to go to grayscale. And I think it looks pretty dope.
It looks pretty good. That hand looks pretty good too.
Hardest shit in the world.
Yeah. No, it looks
I hate doing hands. Oh, you don't have hands in this one.
no hands and no eyeballs.
Oh yeah, because you were having trouble with the other one with the eyeballs. You guys, you should check out the other shop talk I did with Dakota in the last one. In the last one. A few. I think you were the last. Yeah, the last one. Yeah.
Well, wasn't day one?
Oh, day one was here. You were, yeah, so a couple ago.
Yeah.
Alice in Chains Unplugged sold more than Nirvana's Unplugged when it was released. At that point, when Nirvana did theirs, the band was actually falling apart and people were geared more to true grunge. Shots fired! Okay, they may have sold more. I didn't know this, but who has sold more now?
I don't know.
Because Alice in Chains, Alice in Chains is good, and it's tragic what has happened. But like, I need you, Matthew, look it up. Who has sold more now? Who do you? I would say Nirvana.
I would think Nirvana.
I would, because like they don't put. Well, maybe they do now. But I was gonna say, like in billboards, like for radio stations, they put Kurt. If they're gonna if they have Nirvana in their rotation, they're gonna put Kurt. They're not like, right?
That's true. I have seen Kurt around town.
Right? They're not gonna put, like, if they have grunge in the rotation, I should say, they're gonna have Kurt.
I've also seen Chris Cornell.
But he's just recently died a few years ago. They didn't before.
He died in like 2016, didn't he?
Yeah.
Something like that. Was it that far back?
Dang, that's a while ago. I remember
5 years ago.
I remember when he died because they announced it on the radio when I was driving to work.
I remember when,
And I was like, oh,
yeah, that sucked.
dang. And because like before it was, I don't think it was that long ago, was it? Because before him, it was Chester.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what?
Yeah, Chester.
Dang.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was like 2015 or something.
That was a bummer one.
That was a bummer.
And
I'm probably gonna paint him too.
yeah, word. I painted him the day that I found out he died.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like total like Linkin Park. And I was even listening to what's Fort Minor. I was listening to Fort Minor as well.
Oh yeah?
And like, because I was just, I don't
I'm
know.
really a huge fan.
No? It's just like, it's part of Linkin Park, so
Fort Minor.
I like the what's the song? The one song in particular.
Where'd you go?
Yeah, Where'd You Go? Where'd you go?
Yeah.
I miss you so. Okay.
Any
Matthew
questions?
is just trolling now. He says the best Unplugged album was Eric Clapton. I don't mind Eric Clapton, but I have not even cared to listen to that album.
Me neither.
In one of the interviews I watched after watching Jakota's painting video of Kurt, someone said that Nirvana didn't do anything that the Pixies hadn't already done. Not sure about that claim. LOL. The Pixies are good.
I've never.
They have one good song.
Never actually listened to them.
Yeah, you have. I wish I remembered what the song was. You have, for sure.
Oh,
Because you know this song. And that's the good song they have. I can't remember what it is.
One
I wish
song.
that my catalog of preferred music, I could recall the titles. I'm just like, oh, that's that song.
Right.
You know, I'm terrible. Same
Yeah.
with books.
Same.
Same with like actors and shit. I remember when we were kids, dude.
Pretty
And
good.
you'd be like, oh, that's Bruce Willis. Oh, that's the obvious one. That's freaking Jake Gyllenhaal. I'll be like, how do you know that? That one's kind of obvious now too.
Actors, I don't know. If I like something, I like an actor, I guess it's easier to remember, but I don't always remember. Not all
Yeah.
the time, man.
Did he said, okay, hold on. He's gonna look up who's
Where's My Mind? Oh, that song.
yes. That's a good song.
Yes.
I can skip it too though.
Yeah, oh yeah, me too.
But I've listened to it hundreds of times.
I've listened to it. Okay, yeah, the Pixies.
Where is my mind?
Yeah.
I wish I could sing so that like I could like, you know.
What are they saying?
Was the song Hey by the Pixies? Which song is that? I don't even know. There's probably several songs called Hey, but I don't know. Okay, let me look for some questions here. If anyone has any questions about this, make sure you put it in here. And if I haven't, because I haven't been looking a lot, make sure you ask more than once just in case. Let me just scroll here.
Yes, please.
Hold on a second here. I think we have one here. I just have to scroll to it because people are.
Did he use a grid for scale? I did not. In fact, I didn't use anything for scale. It was just, I looked and I guesstimated on here.
Right, so you did one part first and you referenced everything to that one.
Right, exactly, yeah. I started up here. I think I just did.
What? You didn't start on the face?
No.
Dude, I have to start on the face. I usually have to start with the eyes, and then I reference everything to the eyes, and then I realize I always paint the eyes too freaking big.
Well, what I did is like I got a general shape of everything so that I would just have a general idea. And then yeah, I guess I did start on the eyes, but like I did the outline I guess first.
This is where like art school would be helpful.
Right.
The one thing that I don't agree with art school is like I just want to learn how to do proportions and anatomy and stuff. I don't want to be tested on what kind of art I'm doing.
Right.
So that's why I don't agree with art school. If you went to art school, that's fine. Being self-taught is also fine, but having a little bit of like guidance when it comes to like, oh, a tip that you can do for a nose, because noses are always crooked for me, and I'm just like, mother, why don't you do this and you can follow this line or whatever. I don't even know how they do it, and that would help a lot.
Well, you gotta like, I mean, drawing too probably would have made this. Like if I drew it on the canvas first, that probably would have helped.
On this big one, you did grid, that failed.
Yeah.
Then you drew it, which failed, and then you did a transfer,
right,
which was better, right?
which worked, and yeah, it was the out of all the things that I did, the transfer method was
Yeah.
the
And when I
most
say
successful.
transfer, I don't know if that's the right words. It's where you like you drew it on a piece of paper,
Yeah, instead of
and then
drawing
you
it
taped
directly
it,
onto the wall.
taped it onto the wall, and then you did the
Right, that's exactly
right down.
Yeah. So that I for some reason I couldn't draw it on the wall. It just looked so bad.
And it's big.
It was really big. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
drawing
why
it-
people
yeah.
use Dakota. Nice job painting Kurt. Do you have some kind of unnatural fascination with Kurt?
Natural, yeah, maybe.
I don't think. I think it's like admiration.
I very much like what he is about.
Like he's like badass, but like he doesn't have to be a dick to be badass.
He definitely was a dick to some people. There was
Kind of,
there
but
was-
like.
there's instances and it's like on video and stuff where it's like,
Oh really?
You
I mean,
should've-
I
you
guess
should-
nobody's perfect, but like
right, no one is perfect.
Like,
Plus,
they
he's
wrote
like
this-
strung out on drugs, so it's like,
Oh, yeah,
how are
there's
you-
that too.
How are you?
that's like
Of course, you're gonna be.
that's an
annoyed.
unadmirable trait
Yes.
and an unfortunate part of
Yeah,
what
right.
probably led to his demise, unless he was murdered. Depends on how you think. I personally don't know. Also, don't know if Biggie was killed by freaking what's his name, and I don't know if Tupac was killed by what's that guy's name? I don't know. I don't know who killed them. I don't know how Kurt died. I wish they weren't dead.
Yeah, same.
Because I think about like Dave Grohl with the Foo Fighters.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I don't really like the Foo Fighters, but I like Dave Grohl. I like some of his other projects, but I love Nirvana. And dude, he's the only one who didn't like his hair was just always like shiny like a horse mane. And he's just like till he got sweaty, and then he's just like, I don't know. I love his style of drumming. I'm not a drummer, so I don't know if it's good or bad. The music works. So.
He's very well liked, I would say, in the drumming community, and just in the music community in general.
Yeah, he's just cool.
He's
But like
very
going back to like, I think that Kurt's badass, but not a dick. I'm sure he's been a dick, but like when they made the song "Rape Me" and people didn't like it
right.
because they thought it was advocating for rape apologetics and stuff, but the song is against rape.
Yes.
And like he was like bummed that people thought that he was cool with rape, which I mean, I guess if you're not understanding the way he's like doing his lyrics, because he's known for having
art, man.
Yeah, he's known for having his lyrics be nonsensical,
Sure.
right? Because like a lot, you're just like, what's this thing? But it just sounded good together. So I think about like that and how he was bummed that people didn't know that like imagine just thinking if someone thought that you were cool with something like that.
Yeah, that would be unfortunate. But
Right?
I mean, like he didn't have to be so. The song couldn't have been so cryptic.
I think that was the point, though, right? Because like it makes you kind of think like, what the, like it makes you think, what the f, like
What the hell, man? What was going through your brain? Besides a bullet.
You should buy an overhead projector for murals from a sketch. So that would be an option, but Projectors are expensive, aren't
Projector, man, I don't think I'd do a projector.
they?
I feel like that's almost cheating.
To both, what is one thing you definitely have to try in art and I live? Life? In life, maybe?
What was the question, sorry?
What is something you have to try in art and in life? I think is what they meant to say.
Like, what should you try, or what?
Like, what is something that you're probably wanting to try?
Oh,
I know that if you don't want to talk about it now, but I know you have something planned.
yes. No, we can talk about it.
Okay, talk about it.
Are we talking about like the sculpture?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got a commission to do a sculpture, and I'm going to be working on that like very, very soon.
Are you working on it here?
Yep.
Okay.
It's like it should be in a week, hopefully. Hopefully less.
Do you want to say what it is, or just wait?
I'll just stick with sculpture.
It's gonna be a sculpture.
Yeah.
What kind of medium?
It's just a sculpture.
Oh, thank you, Grandma's Going Crafty. Appreciate that.
Excuse me. Sorry. What?
You want to say what kind of genre it is, or what medium it is, or?
What medium? A sculpture. It might be just metal.
You're gonna weld?
I'm gonna weld. I might do some welding.
Sick.
Not saying I'll be good at it, but
no one should expect you to be good at it. You've never welded before.
Lots of welding, probably. It's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be about 2 feet tall. Yeah.
Sick. Okay, but you don't want to say the genre. I'm gonna guess that it's probably macabre because that's like your vibe.
It's gonna be something cool.
Something cool.
It's gonna be something that I would put in.
I don't know what it is, just so you guys know. So that's not a hint.
Right.
He told me the other day, like last week, whenever you got home.
Yeah.
You were like, yeah, I'm gonna do a sculpture. And I was like, sick.
So I never really told anyone.
Okay.
And kept that a secret until like now. I guess my people on Madness Mondays knew about it, but not really. And I spoke lightly about it.
Kathleen says it's not cheating if you project your own sketch.
That is true. That is true. But you know what's bugging me actually? People that will use an image that isn't theirs, trace it, and then use their medium that they work in, and then call it their artwork.
Like a photograph or something?
Right. So something that they found off of.
Oh, what's even worse is if it's like someone's original art. That's not even like they draw like a dragon or some shit, and then someone else.
No, I've been seeing that on my page. And I'm just like, God, okay, I guess the skill is there that you were actually able to transfer because of the medium. It's
right from a drawing to a painting or whatever.
Just whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
And it's just like,
Matthew Fox thinks that Courtney killed Kurt, but he still hasn't told me. Okay. Nirvana sold the most when it was released, but Alice in Chains sold more overall because the death of Kurt may have had a help in that. What? Nirvana sold the most when it was released, but Alice in Chains sold more overall because, like, from then till now.
I think that's what he's saying.
Wow, I would still think, even though Alice in Chains has been like.
That doesn't sound right, but
that does not sound right to me either. But hey, I mean, if that's the info, that's the info. But it's a matter of taste. Like,
right, I guess so.
When I put music in my videos, people are always like one lady, she's like, this was painful. The music was painful. I had to put it near mute, and I'm like, all right.
I've been doing.
I'm pretty sure they were actually. This is funny, and this is not a dig on Matthew, but I think that's the video that I used Matthew's music in.
Oh no.
And I'm like, because there's a lot of people who are like recognize it, but not everyone does.
Right.
So, but I like it. I'm not going to use any music I don't like.
Right.
And like some people are like, you have a diverse audience, so you should not use this music. Like, wait a minute, you just said I have a diverse audience, so some people are going to like it. But by the way, I don't care if nobody likes it because I like it.
Right.
I want to put it in there. And like, I used to not like what is called to the layperson screamo music, but I do like some of it now because I've exposed myself to it, partly because of you, partly because of our uncle, partly because of just having it like be on somewhere, and I'm like, actually I like this song. Like Dallas Green, what's his
Alexis on Fire.
freaking love that one song. Seven Trumpet. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He comes. Judge so severe.
Yeah.
Dude, when I first heard that song, I bought the album for that one song. And I just repeat. You know, like on a stereo, you have to like double click it back.
I know what that.
Click.
I know what that is. Yes.
Thank you. Smile always. Hope you two have a wonderful day. Say howdy to Ashley.
Thank
For me,
you.
stay awesomeness. Well, thank you.
Thank you very much.
I'm so impressed that you used where's this phone? Kaleo cover in one of your vids. Which song was this?
Sorry?
Which video was this?
When what?
I used the Kaleo cover. I don't even know what.
I don't know.
I don't even know what video that was. Would you or do you think of putting Easter eggs in your art?
Like my paintings?
Probably. You do in your photography.
I do, yeah. I do there. Probably not in. I don't think so. Not.
But you may.
Maybe, but I don't know what I would do. But
Like for an example, you might put the Madness M. Like if someone's wearing a pin or something, you might put the M on there instead of what it actually says.
Yeah, I would probably do something like that. But like this is just not on something like this. This is something like I don't know, maybe, perhaps.
Oh, way down you go. Right. Yes. Okay. That I've used that a couple times. Yeah. I got my friend to cover that. The song is different than the original, but yeah. Sorry. Looks like he's dozing off, sitting on the toilet. He probably just took a puff of a cigarette, put it down, or a drink of tea.
Dozing off on the toilet. Why the toilet, man? Why not on the couch?
This is an Elvis.
Yeah.
Oh, which I was gonna say earlier. The musicians that I can listen to all of their songs are Johnny Cash, most of Elvis, but not all of Elvis. But I'm gonna.
Even his gospel?
I still like it, dude. Amazing Grace, dude. I'm just like, frick, that's the best version. But also, there's other great versions. How Great Thou Art. Those two songs that he just was like, dang, I want to go to church right now.
You know what song I really actually like?
In the Ghetto.
No, I don't like that song.
Dude, you showed that to me. We listened to that like 8 times at Arby's.
Yeah, dude, I can't listen to it no more. It's
In
just,
the Ghetto. Sad?
Sad as hell, dude.
It is sad.
Like,
dude, and the version that he does with his daughter, like, he's passed away, but his daughter, like, did
like a remix?
Yeah, whatever. So good.
So good? Yeah, I don't feel like being sad on purpose, you know?
It doesn't make me sad. Well, I guess maybe
it is
evokes that kind of emotion, but I'm just like, worth it. So, Johnny Cash, Elvis, Nirvana, Eminem.
Yeah, I can listen to all their music too, probably. Maybe not so much Elvis, just like In the Ghetto. I can't.
Dude, his 68 comeback special, I heard one. I watched something on YouTube of it, and it's the whole con. He does the concert twice. The thing that I hated about it is when he makes the same gaffes and jokes in the second concert because they're filming it for TV. So in the first one, he's like, "Are we on TV?" And then in the second one, he says the same thing. Dude, he just freaking told you like an hour ago that you were on TV because he does the concert. Audience gets changed out, and then the new audience comes in, and then he's like, I think I better stand up, and everyone just goes wild because he's Elvis, of course. Right. And then he stands up. He's like, do we have a strap? You know you don't have a strap. He already told you earlier you don't have a strap. Huh. That shit bugged me because that's fake.
That is fake.
But he one thing that I thought he was going to do when he was like Christmas, because someone typed out or wrote out saying Christmas wrong. Talk about Christmas song. It's a Christmas. And he's like, oh, Christmas. I thought he was going to do that again the second time, but he didn't.
So if he did, would you have punched the screen?
I would have lost it. I would have been like, what the frick is this? What? You're pretending? Then that would mean the first time you're pretending. But maybe they told him that he has to do the same thing.
Perhaps.
Maybe they were like, hey,
It's
because we're gonna use some footage from the first, some footage from the other one.
That makes sense.
But he sings Lottie Miss Claudie, and like you don't know that song? In that because he only recorded one of his own songs. And then all the other ones are just covers. Right? So Lottie Miss Claudie, I think he has probably the best version of every song that he's done. Pretty much. I mean, Johnny Cash has done some really good ones too.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I do like Dwight Yoakam's cover of "Suspicious Minds."
Yeah, me too. Actually,
better than. But is that even Elvis's song?
No, well, I mean, it became Elvis's song because he tried to like buy the rights to all of them. He even did it to Dolly Parton. So I'll always love you, but she decided like nah, and like she became a powerhouse at the time. She wasn't as she had some foresight, you know. So, but Lottie Miss Claudie in that version because it's live. I don't really like live music as much as
what?
Yeah, just for whatever reason. But Unplugged, love it. 68 comeback special, live special, love it. And Lottie Miss Claudie, just the way he sings it. He even messes it up. I think that exact song in one of the versions, and that's probably why they did it twice. And he starts laughing, and I remember I saw this other thing where he starts laughing at his own jokes because he sees a bald dude in the crowd, and he's like, "Do you ever look at your hair and wish it was there?" And he starts laughing, and he can't stop laughing while he's trying to keep singing. It's so good.
Oh, that's so funny. Kurt's still for sale? No, the Kurt has been sold.
But you can buy a full-size print.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to say? How much they are? Like
the 11 by 17, like this
size. Canvas to be a limited.
Right. I don't know any about that. I don't know that.
Maybe you'll wait till you get it appraised or whatever.
I'm gonna have that on Monday.
Okay. But you have your open editions, which are
25 $, like
for the open edition.
For the open edition,
11 by 17.
11 by 17 cardboard print. Also, I'll have
cardboard or cardstock?
Cardstock. Cardstock. Cardboard, yeah. Cardstock, and then I'll have the professional, like that one, right? It's like I gave you the professional.
Right.
Yeah. So I'll have that all on Monday, guys.
Someone here, Michelle, is saying second favorite cover from Unplugged was Man Who Sold the World. David Bowie's. That's great.
Yeah, I like the...
David Bowie didn't like people covering his songs, but I wonder if he'd like that one.
I don't know. I didn't even really like David Bowie, to be honest.
No, me neither. I like that song. I like when other people do his song. It's just like, I don't like Bob Dylan
I know you don't like Bob Dylan.
But I like his music when other people sing it.
Really? I've never heard a Bob Dylan song that I like.
You know what? Yeah, you have. Other people have sung them, though.
I have no idea. I couldn't tell you.
Okay. What about, okay, guys, who has a good Bob Dylan cover? I'm going to give you one. Oh, I was going to make you guess, but actually it's not going to make any sense because you won't be able to guess.
I don't know Bob Dylan, dude.
Okay, but you know Guns N' Roses.
Sure.
You like Guns N' Roses?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you're telling me their whole...
their whole catalog is freaking Bob Dylan.
You like Guns N' Roses, right? You like Bob Dylan.
No, they have, see, Donnie says Guns N' Roses. So Guns N' Roses covered, now I'm blanking. Hold on. What is the song called? Hold on. I just listened to it last night. I listened to it and then I listened to Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan, this is the one song that I can listen to him sing.
Dude,
shut up for a second. I got it. Okay, someone help me out. What's the Guns N' Roses cover? No, Knocking on Heaven's Door. There we go.
What? That's a Bob Dylan song?
Yeah, and he actually sings it not bad. The Guns N' Roses one is way better.
Yeah.
My Bob Dylan painting, I called it Knocking on Heaven's Door. And I think
he wrote that?
Yeah, he wrote some freaking great songs. Okay, let's
I don't really care about Bob Dylan.
David Bowie is my favorite artist. Weak, dude, weak.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Bob Dylan, or
I think it's just because I don't know.
David Bowie has
right
some good songs.
I don't know the right songs. It's before my time, I guess, too.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that shouldn't matter. There's lots of artists before my time that I enjoy.
Matthew's asking when I'm gonna get in my quintuple XL Guns N' Roses shirt. Remember those Guns N' Roses shirts what that lady sent? I was gonna send one to Matthew. It's on my dresser right now. How does it feel?
By whom?
Bob Dylan.
How does that go? How do you feel? No idea, dude.
All Along the Watchtower by Jimi Hendrix. These are not. I need to agree with the Bob Dylan comments. Definitely before my time. Why are they knocking on Evan's door? Evan.
Evan. That's funny.
Yeah, I wish I recognized these song titles. I don't. I just, when I hear it, I'm like, oh, this song's dope. And then sometimes, like, when I heard Hurt by Johnny Cash, I didn't even know it was a Nine Inch Nails song. When I heard Nine Inch Nails, I was like, this is a terrible cover. I was like, I hate this song.
Yeah, I like the cover more than I like the actual song.
I like my cover of it better than I like the original.
What's your cover?
It's just me. Me and Dalton.
You have it recorded somewhere?
I have it on one of my vlogs.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to see that.
It's not good.
But
But
I never thought it would be.
Like with Dalton, I was like, hey, I just need the guitar for this. And he's like, dude, I've never played that song before. I'm like, yeah, just learn it. He's like, I can't just learn it. So he does it, but he like fucks up a lot. Or, pardon me. He screws up a lot, and he's like, but he got like the beginning because he had to start over so many times. And I was like, he's like, yeah, something like that. Don't use this.
Like, don't use this. He was embarrassed.
Yeah, and I was like, what what happened is I was gonna come home, but something about the trailer rental got messed up, and I was so frustrated because I was already there for way longer than I was supposed to. You want to get that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry.
Who was that?
That was Daryl. Good old Daryl.
Wait, is he watching right now?
I don't know, Daryl. What the hell?
He probably is. Matthew did that to me before. He was laughing. Anyway, I was like, okay, how about I will sing and I will use your guitar. I was like, I suck at singing, but I really
did it.
I did it, yeah.
I hurt myself.
So I did it in the bathroom. And then I also put in a reverb tool.
Uh-huh.
And like some of it I hummed.
Hmm.
And I was like, this actually, and I whistled some of it too, I think. Or maybe I didn't whistle. I can't remember exactly. It's not good. Like, it's not great, but it's actually, I think, would be a good, if someone who could actually sing did it, I think it would be good. Because it was like a cappella, except for the very beginning. And then it comes at the end again with the guitar. But since we both didn't know what the hell we were doing, it's not great. But I want to get someone who can actually sing to do my version.
Yeah, right. I am feeling better, yes. I am feeling great. On Monday, I felt like crap.
Yeah.
And now I feel fantastically better. Thank you
Was
very
it
much.
vertigo?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I had it for a day, which never happens.
Usually it's longer.
Yeah. Well, it was like a day and a half, pretty much. The day after, I was still kind of groggy, but...
Okay. So if anyone, we're going to wrap this up here right away. Anyone have any questions about this or want to know anything about Jakota's artistic journey or style or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah here is saying, I would love to see a collaboration of you two painting, maybe a face, one side finger painting, other side of the face brush. That would be very interesting to see how that would look. It would look terrible, I think. Because like the details that you put into yours compared to what I put into mine. Let me just show you this.
Right.
Okay, this is not on purpose. That I have a grayscale painting ready to show you. This is just happens to be what I painted yesterday. Okay. So, sorry, I'm gonna block you for a second. This paint, or maybe we can go like this. Could go down a little bit. Okay, so just by that look at like you can see his sweat, and you can see like the highlight on his lip, and you can see like individual strands of hair. Since I'm a finger painter, I can't necessarily get that detail unless I spend an astronomical amount of time on them, which I don't feel with my style it's needed. Now, I could probably paint like that. I just don't. But like my hair strands, like that's my finger. You know? Doing these small lines like this, they're so frustrating. So sometimes I will just use a brush to just get that. Mm-hmm. Here I masked it off. I taped it so I could get straight lines. But like it's a whole different thing. Imagine like my more messy style coupled with like if it was like a harsh line, it would look dumb.
We would have to do like Two-Face from
I like that you would like to see that. Like that's kind of dope. But like just to have like that more crisp, more defined, it just wouldn't work. We could collab in a different way. Like I really want to do a Bert and Ernie painting.
Thank you, Diane. Yeah, Bert and Ernie.
And one of us could paint Bert and one of us could paint Ernie on the same canvas. And then maybe we could do it vice versa. Like I could paint Bert and you could paint Ernie, and then I could paint Ernie and you could paint Bert. You know what I mean? On like two different pieces.
Right. Kathleen says, how long did it take you to complete the picture in hours?
Oh, right. So the first one took you like 1,300 hours or something, someone calculated?
Yeah, something like that.
And then this one, how long?
This took, let's say, 6 to 8 hours every 5 days a week for about a month and a half.
Calculate that.
Calculate that. So 6 to 8 hours, 5 days a week.
Maybe split it in the middle. Go 7 hours.
Yeah.
Just to get a
7
average.
hours. Yeah. Yeah, whatever that is.
Eric's asking, what does it feel like to discover that you have all these artistic abilities? Any advice for people who have never been a painter or a sculptor, etc.?
Holy crap, dude. Do I have any advice for anyone? Just do it. You got to begin somewhere, right?
Exactly.
And you don't... perfect example is if you don't try it, you'll never freaking know.
You'll never know. Even if you suck, so what?
Yeah, even if
you like doing it,
half of it is liking doing it. If you don't like doing it,
you're not gonna enjoy it.
It's gonna feel like work, and it's just like going to work. Then what's the point of doing it?
And some artists do that, right? Like I know an artist who is in he desperately wants to do art, but like he paints things that he doesn't care about because he knows that they'll sell over what he does like. And I'm like, dang, that sucks.
That sucks. I'm fortunate enough to have the creative freedom because the people that have gotten commissions from me are like, dude,
just do what
you needed.
I want you to paint Kurt, don't matter.
Yeah, exactly. Didn't tell me what reference. Like I had everything, all what I wanted, and that was great because I was like, I actually wanted to paint it, and I think that also helps with what the end result is. If you just like if you were working on a floor, if you enjoyed working on a floor, no, maybe that's not the same thing.
Well, there are some pretty sick floors. Like when you go into high-end homes, because those people take some serious pride in their work.
That's true.
Oftentimes, sometimes no, you can see like where they like cut around stuff. I think that's better when they map out a floor so that they can have those challenges of going around things and like going under doors and stuff like with tile. I'm saying, but like it could also be with wood floors, I guess. Right. But like I love it when they're just dude, look how freaking perfect this joint
Right.
is.
No, I take pride in that kind of stuff too whenever I'm working on something. But I guess another thing I guess I would say is you don't need expensive anything.
No.
Like I did not use one expensive brush on this at all. And this canvas is like you would get at any
Art
craft store, right?
Yeah.
So like you don't need expensive.
It just needs to have some quality to it so
Yes.
that it lasts.
So what is this here? Any advice for people who have never been a painter, sculptor, or whatever? Well, I have not sculptured yet, so I tell me some advice.
But the advice would be just do it.
Just do it. Start somewhere. I mean, if you don't think that you can do something, how will you know unless you do it?
Yeah,
Oh,
how
I'm
will
not
you
good
know?
at it. Well, like, did you try it?
That's like
No.
Mom used to tell us, because we would doodle, and not that we were super fantastic drawers, but we had a level of talent that was noticeable. And she would always say, you should paint, or you should this, you should that. And like, I remember when she told me that I should paint, I was like, that's so stupid, I'm not painting. Like, I just thought it was the dumbest suggestion ever.
Right.
And then one day I did, and I was like, actually, even though I was whack at it, I was just like, actually, this is fun. Then I kept doing it. But then they also asked, how do you feel about you discovering your own artistic abilities? Like, since you didn't know you could paint, because I remember, so I get this question all the time if people think that you're stepping on my toes, which no, or if I'm jealous, not at all. I am super proud and like excited. There's like, you're just like, you're another human.
Right.
Why would I care? I don't. It's like, oh man, he's also painting now. Fuck, like, what am I gonna do about that? Dude, I'm gonna be like, dude, my brother can paint. Like, I love it.
It's not like it's like a competition or.
No, it's not. And even if it was, so what?
Right.
It's still fun.
Yeah.
I still am gonna paint the way I paint, and who I paint, and where I paint and stuff, because I like painting regardless on anyone else's what they like doing.
Yeah.
But so
Wow.
so how do you feel about discovering these new like mediums?
It's great. It's cool because I mean I think this goes for anyone that finds out that they can achieve crazy things in their life. Right? It feels great. The confidence. I didn't think that I could do any of this, and now that I did, it's like, what's the next thing that I can do? Right? So my next.
So when you paint, sorry to interrupt you. When you painted this, were you like, okay, level of detail is going to be this, and then it evolved, and you're like, oh, I'll add a little more detail.
It was the nose that had the most detail in it, and I was like,
You're like, that's too much detail for the rest.
yeah, kind of like when I did on here where I had to go back. So I'm pointing at my old painting, where I had to go back and put more detail in the other characters, the other people.
Sorry, there's a glare, but I'm trying to. There you go.
So the nose was like, where I was like, okay, this is something, and yeah, I got super stoked on it. So how do I feel about it? It feels great. I don't know. It's hard to explain. How do you explain?
Well,
Like a feeling of just I don't know, success.
like achievement.
Achievement, right? It's like all those good.
Like when you're in
feelings.
school in elementary, when you get the notable achievement award.
Yeah, sure.
Which I never got like honors or anything, but I would sometimes get notable achievement. But I always got athletic awards, and I always got art awards. But I remember when I'd get the notable achievement, like notable achievement in, and then it would say like whatever it was.
So
Oftentimes it was like in behavioral, like he's not messing with the class vibe by being the class clown.
when people ask, do you say you're a photographer or artist?
You used to say photographer for sure. Has that
Yeah.
changed?
I think so. Because now it's more than just, I do more than
You're like a multidisciplined artist.
photos now, right? Like I guess I do what?
So let me ask you a question. Would you care if I started taking up photography?
No! Why would I?
Yeah.
No!
You would be stoked, right?
I would be like, let's see what you can do. That would be, I enjoy,
Sorry, my chair broke.
I enjoy people
You like other photographers.
Yes.
So why wouldn't you like me?
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, me neither.
That doesn't
To
make
me
any
either.
sense.
Yeah, okay. Is that about it, do you think?
Yeah.
Roberta says, when people ask, do you say, oh, I wanted to make sure I got her comment because she's a regular here.
Mm-hmm.
But you already got that one. The more you do it, the more you learn, says Kathleen. Because she's answering Kim, who says, I like to sketch but would like to paint them. I'm not good at painting. How do you know?
Start somewhere, man.
Well, maybe she does know. Maybe she painted and was like that. But like,
You gotta have discipline. You got discipline. No.
you got, well,
That's what I did. I was just like, I want this to be way cooler than the thing I did before. So that's what happened.
that's like when I sculpt metal and I like look at some of my old shit and I'm just like, unless it's supposed to be a little, you know, whatever. But like when I started doing, okay, I did these turtles, called them Sheldon. Okay,
I think I know.
I did a bunch of them. When I did the first one, I was like, oh, that's good. And I was like, oh, it would be better if I put like the little like shapes in the shell.
Mm-hmm.
It's like cool. And like this is not an example of improving, but it's an example of adding a little extra detail to it that goes like a long way that I wasn't going to do before because it's made out of scrap metal, so it's not never going to look realistic.
Mm-hmm.
But adding these details make it more true to its what it's
I get what you mean.
representing,
Yeah.
or
Right.
true to its representation, whatever it's called. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I think probably the most important part about making good art is having pride in the outcome.
Sure.
Because you could see, like, who's that artist who they got paid by some museum or some art gallery they commissioned him. And it was like, I don't know how many thousands of dollars it was, but like, let's say 100 grand. I don't know. It was a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And he gave them blank canvases and titled them, this is genius. And I appreciate this thought, but I think it's lacks pride. The paint whatever they were blank. The paintings were titled "Take the Money and Run."
Nice.
Genius, right?
Nice.
That makes me like kind of want that painting, even though it's blank canvas.
That is nice. I like that.
Take the money.
I
and
like
run.
that. Wow, that's
Yeah.
profound. Holy
The
crap.
banana on the duct tape to the wall. I don't like that.
I don't care about anything.
It's not clever to me.
It's I think that's clever.
Banana on the wall.
Yeah.
What was it titled again?
I don't remember, but it sold for like
100 grand or 150 grand. Like
something stupid. It's like, hell yeah.
perishable
Get
freaking
that
art.
bread. Yeah, I don't know.
There's probably like vinyls and stuff that you can put on your wall. Shit. Because remember you had that Banksy, that monkey Banksy?
I did have that, huh?
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
Okay. That Take the Money and Run was hilarious. Read about that a few weeks ago. Yeah. Armand Silveria said I'll sing for you. I won't be able to hear you. That is like a blanksy.
A blanksy. Ah.
Is the Pokemon card at Josh's yet?
Someone still needs to send me that Pokemon card. So I'm got it.
Oh, well, we're going to leave here right away to go to the post office
Right.
and do all our errands.
Perfect.
Usually I do this on Monday, but
Right.
this time we're doing it on Friday.
Right.
Someone said, I thought Nancy's suggestion that you paint each other's portraits was a great idea.
Mm.
If we had a place to put them, it would make sense. I guess we could put them in the new shop. Okay, so we were talking about this. We'll close with this.
Okay.
Oh, this is Armando? Armando's what? Armando, come in here. I don't know why I think he's right there. He's not. He's probably in his house. Dude, come over. Joyce, the tree has shipped. Yes. Like a while ago. Or I dropped it off to get crated anyway. What was I going to close with?
I'm not sure.
Shit. Hold on. Why don't you paint the salted slug and a dead goat for Matthew?
Yeah.
Thank you, Gwen. Says you're both talented. Hi, Josh, Dakota, and everyone.
Thank you.
Give my spin to Matthew Fox. This is stuff from Jakota's channel. So if you're don't follow. Wow, I said that way. If you're not following Dakota, is what I meant to say. Not if you're don't follow Dakota. If you're not following Dakota, make sure you follow his channel. It's Madness Channel, MADNEZ. Yeah, just like this. Madness Channel. You do a show every Monday, unless you're sick, like a bitch. You do painting videos now. You do photography videos. You do like session videos. You did one with the pumpkin scarecrow thing.
Yeah, that was
a mix of things.
Yes. Go check it out, Madness Channel. If you are interested in getting a commission done or a
Thank
print,
you, Matthew, for posting the link.
Or a print, go ahead and message me at orderfromjack@gmail.com. You can get a hold of me there. I can tell you all the prices. Buy Kurt Cobain.
Buy him. Supporting the artist, the art from the artist that you like is a big help. Oh, this is what I was going to close with. Unless Armando's coming here, then we'll have Armando say hello. But I don't know if he's coming here. The new shop that we're gonna have. So this is my house. Well, this is my building. Like it's in my property. But like I share this shop with Clint, Caden, Jakoda, and if other people need to use a shop for whatever reason, right? We need to build a shop that is more friendly towards our needs and isn't super leaky. Like I'm looking outside through the bottom of the garage door and that door. So we're going to be building a new shop. Who knows when? These are dreams, right? He's here. He heard me.
I was watching you.
Come over here. Come over and sit in this chair for a second. Unless you don't want to.
Well, you know, you guys, I don't want to sit on a beautiful picture, you know? The details of his nose.
Yeah.
Oh, you were watching the whole time?
We'll make it a limited conversation.
So this is Armando. A lot of you guys would have seen him in my vlogs. He's like the most helpful neighbor. Dude, that's hilarious that you actually came.
Well, when I heard you said you were singing in the bathroom.
You heard me singing in the bathroom?
Well, everyone in the neighborhood heard you singing in the bathroom.
Dude, that's hilarious, because I actually was in my shower. You heard that?
Well, did you hear the coyotes?
What song was I singing?
I don't know. I couldn't understand it.
I was singing, "You don't always get what you want." Dude, that's hilarious that you heard that. That's so funny. Anyway, we're going to be building a new shop at some point, and I forget what my point was exactly, but I wanted to mention on the way to... That's a good painting, eh?
That's a beautiful painting.
What about this one?
I like that one. That one's awesome. I was looking at it. I wanted to see closer.
Who's better? Nirvana?
Don't go there.
No? Okay. Nirvana.
Who? Nirvana and who?
Nirvana or Alice in Chains?
I like Nirvana better.
Yes. Yes.
That's right.
Okay.
Just because I know Nirvana.
Well,
anyways, we're gonna build a new shop, and it's gonna be a little bit bigger, and hopefully we'll have an upstairs. But on the way to your house, they built a shop that's for something. I don't know what it is for. It's kind of on the side of the road there. I've always wanted to have the gable. The gable is like the end truss, the triangle part of your roof line, looking at it from the side. So where it goes like this. Okay, so the gable is that triangle part. Okay, I want that to be glass, like glass windows, obviously. I just want it to be like non-transparent glass. Imagine that would be so dumb. I want it to be glass window. And going on to your house today, I noticed that their shop has a glass gable, and it looks sick. So now that I know that they actually do that, although it's a steel framed building, I don't know if we'll be able to do that here. But anyway, Matthew says Armando used to be my favorite, but now he is not.
Oh, break my heart. What did I do?
Because Matthew is a bigger fan of Alice in Chains than he is of Nirvana. For whatever reason. So when you buy our art, it can go towards things like that, and then we don't have to figure out how we're gonna eat. No, it's not that serious, but we do appreciate when you get our art. For Dakota, orderfromjack@gmail.com. For myself, orderfromjosh@gmail.com. And on your, how do people see what you have available?
You can follow me at Madness Photography on Instagram. So at Madness Photography.
You put your paintings on there too?
Yep.
You should change it to maybe just Madness.
I was thinking about changing it to like Madness Studios.
Madness, that makes sense. Someone's gonna steal that.
Yeah, I hope
they're gonna make you buy
I
it.
shouldn't have said
You
that.
shouldn't have said and then if you want to buy from me, orderfromjosh@gmail.com. And if you want to see what I have available, you can check out the Facebook pages. I have 2 of them because at the time I had my paintings separate so that galleries wouldn't be bothered by all my sculptural and furniture making. I didn't want them to be like, too much work to look at this stuff. Maybe one day I'll conglomerate it all. But My Hands Gallery and Ushitat, Usihtat. And if you want to buy anything from Armando, he doesn't make anything. But he is going to be a blacksmith. We are making a blacksmith
Forge.
forge building shop thing right over there. We're gonna finish the gate
First.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. So a lot of you know that I have the gate video that's coming out. Well, it was gonna come out months ago, but then he had to go to work for some
I
stupid
took a
reason.
job.
Why would you do that? We could have a gate now.
Retirement wasn't for me.
You're retired.
Well, semi-retired.
Good.
So
Armando looks deep in thought, says NJ. Well, I kind of just told him to come here for no reason. And he actually did. He probably was like, I actually am going to come over.
yeah, I had a smile on my face. I was going to sing before I came in. Johnny Cash, Hurt. I watched the video before I came here because I never heard Johnny Cash sing that song.
Really?
It was awesome.
Hurt?
Yeah.
That's great.
That was an awesome one.
That's the best one besides mine.
But yours is great. But no, you can't.
Do you remember it? So if anyone wants to hear it, it's at the end of one of the LA vlogs. I don't know if I have a playlist, but there's the adventure of why I went to LA to go get my truck. So it's in one of those. Might be in the gold one, or it might be in the one after. I don't remember, but it's at the end. And that's my voice. And that's my voice with modifications. Because I was like, this is bad. I almost was like, I can't release this because it's too bad. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. We'll do another Shop Talk video in the future with someone else. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys. Probably never, but hopefully you'll see us. Right? Well,